A very, very warm welcome to Awakened Youths, my friend. This is Sahil Kandoi, and we are back again for the step number 2. In the first step number 1, we discovered how to increase the energies by tapping into the cosmic vibrations that connects everything through a beautiful tool called as meditation. So meditation has been the tool from the ages just so that we could increase our energies. But now in step number 2, we learn how to maintain those energies, because getting energy is one thing. Maintaining the energies, integrating the energies, and retaining the flow and feeling of the same energies is another. So my friend, that's where step number 2, which is mindfulness, comes into the picture.
Awaken Youths.
This moment is where everything exists. If you are not here, you cannot be anywhere else. This is where everything happens, here and now. So, to retain the energy, you must always be anchored in the moment, in the here and in the now, because everything lies in this moment. Every experience lies in this moment. If you are unable to experience this moment fully, you will not be able to experience any moment in that totality. Hence, it is so important to be in the moment, because your emotions are in this moment. Your feelings, your experience, everything lies in this moment. So to truly respond to a situation, you need to be in this moment. Because if we are not here, we cannot respond in our greatness to the situations that is unfolding in front of our lives. That is why one of the most important part of being mindful is being in the moment. Now, it's easily said than done, isn't it? How do we do it? Very simple. The thing we did to practice meditation, which is for intense meditation, we can practice in our daily life, that is, being with our natural breathing. If you think that your mind is going everywhere, just whatever you are doing, start anchoring yourself into either that action so completely that you do not need anything else, or you try to start anchoring yourself into your breathing again. Your breath can be a natural flow that can be used to be mindful in your day-to-day life, in every action that you're doing. So in the middle of a day, when you are busy with a lot of things, you're busy with a lot of work, just take a pause, feel connected with your breathing, and start doing it. And when you're doing something, do it completely. Utterly ground yourself into that activity, because that is when meditation is extended into your life. So breath is the first step to anchor yourself in this moment of your action. But then, just that is not enough. You need to trust the moment. You need to believe in the moment to be able to anchor in the moment. This is something you must not have heard before, but it is the core concept that drives your experience in the moment. That is, have you surrendered to the moment? Because unless you surrender to this moment, unless you believe and trust in this moment, you will unable be to relax into this moment. You will not be able to relax into this moment. Because only through surrender, only through letting go, only through allowing life can you anchor yourself in this moment. Because then your mind is not worried about creating situations. Because then your mind is not worried about making choices for your life. It can simply trust the flow of life, believe in life as it is, and anchor yourself in this moment. That, my friend, is the main key to be mindful and be aware and be totally anchored in this moment, is by surrendering to this moment, is by believing in this moment, by trusting this moment. This is where you become mindful of actions, not just what you're doing, but also of the situations that life presents in front of you. This, my friend, is the biggest teacher in your life. So we must be mindful of what is happening around our life. For a small instance, even when you stumble upon something and you fall, it's not something that you just happened by an accident. There is nothing in this world which is out of accident. Everything has a beautiful reason. Even a stumbling can be teaching you something that you must understand. Like an accident, when you go against your life, when you start working against your life, that is when accidents occur in your life. So that you can take a pause, realign your life, and start again with another intention or with another direction. So be mindful also of the situations that comes across in your life, how they present themselves. If a negative situation comes, it's not negative. It might be a situation that you did not expect, but it comes so that you can realign yourself. Listen to that situation, understand from the situation, be in the moment, become a servant to that situation, become a humble learner to that situation, and ask the situation, okay, what is demanded of me to change from this situation? Change yourself, realign yourself, move on, and you will realize that that particular situation will never present itself in your life if you have realigned yourself from that situation. So this is where you have to also be mindful of your external realities. If something presents itself, understand why it has presented itself. Change yourself, because trust me, it is always you who needs to change. You might blame situations that because of this situation, because of this person, because of this, I am reacting in this manner. But trust me, it is coming into your reality because you need to change. And if you change, the situations will never repeat itself. This is the magic of this consciousness. This is the magic of this reality, because everything is connected and it all begins with you. So if something is troubling your life, you must look inside as to what needs to change inside me so that I can change my external realities in the same proportion. So my friend, an external resistance is a simple marker to change something within you. So look for it and integrate yourself so that you can again evolve yourself to the next step by learning from this beautiful teacher called as life. So now when we have started learning to learn from this beautiful life, the next thing that we have as a tool to learn from is something that you've always had but never knew how to use it, is your beautiful body. Our body, my friend, is very intelligent. Our body is aware of things even before your mind becomes aware, because your body is a very integral part of your higher self, of your soul. We try to separate our soul and our body, but my friend, your body is nothing but the visible soul. It is equally intelligent, and your higher self uses your body to give you signals when we sometimes are not listening to where we need to go. So the next step to being mindful is to be mindful of your body. Be mindful of the intuitions or the subtle hints that your body is trying to give you. Now, how does this body gives you intuitions? Through some small pains, small nudges, or small heaviness in your body. It's a beautiful tool to anchor yourself into through your intuitions. Because if you start listening to your body will literally guide you what to do and what not to do, where to go and where not to go. For me, how it works for me is very simple. I'm going on a journey, and if it's something that is not of my highest good, my heart gives me a small pinch in my center of my being. So it's like a small alarm that I have created for myself through my body. So my body literally guides me through pain in my being. And whenever I feel a pain or a heaviness, I pause. I listen to my body and I ask, what is that you want to tell me? And then I listen to it, I integrate, I rechange myself, and my pain goes. So my friend, be mindful of your body. Be mindful of the small pains, small heaviness that comes in your body, in your daily life. It is a beautiful tool, it is a beautiful mechanism. And if you truly do that, you can actually start healing yourself. Every illness in our body comes only because we are not listening to our soul. We are not listening to our body. If we start listening, then there is no possibility of any illness or disease to even touch your body. because they come to change you. And if you change yourself, you will evolve and the disease will leave your body. There's a beautiful book that helps you describe all of this in very good detail. That is Louis Hay, You Can Heal Your Life. If you tap into that, you'll be amazed as to how there is a specific pattern that deals with every physical problem with your body. I would really encourage you to look it up online, buy the book if you can, or even search Louis Hay's symptoms. A beautiful graph with all the symptoms and the physical ailments. If you work on those patterns, if you listen to your body, you will never fall in. I personally have not taken a single medicine for the past 9 years, and I've managed to heal myself out of every problem that has come into my life by simply listening to my body. So the next step to mindfulness is listening and being mindful of the subtle hints that your body tries to give you. And if you don't listen to it, it's not subtle anymore. It starts increasing, the pain increases, the problem increases. So my friend, start listening, be mindful to your body. So now, if we can really be mindful of all these things, mastery is not away from you. This is how we can master our lives, by first being in the moment, being mindful of this moment, being able to respond by being anchored in this moment, by being anchored in your actions. Second is by learning from every situation that presents itself in their life. Be it a person, be it a situation, or be it a circumstance. It has come to change your life, my friend. So you learn from situations also. And then when you've learned to do that, you also go back to the beautiful tool like your body, as your body. So you must anchor into your body. You must listen and become mindful to your body also. And when you start becoming mindful of all these things, you master the life. You can master life, you can master body, you can master health in your life. But are you mindful enough to learn from them? My friend, this is step number 2, mindfulness. And this is the key to mastering your beautiful life, and learn and keep growing and keep expanding your enlightenment.